14, Mallory Brooks. Number 23, number 21, Alexis Gasparini. Number 22, Brooke Wright. Number 25, Grace Villeneuve. And number 32, Allison Witt. Your starters for the North Stars. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Jilly Howell. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 11, Olivia Cook. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 15, Sydney Nessie. At forward, a 5'11" junior, number 20, Kat McRobbie-Terruri. And at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 31, Maddie Howell. In the tradition of the Diamond State Classic, each team will exchange t-shirts in the spirit of friendship and sportsmanship during their first game. Please welcome these ladies to the floor as Caravel presents theirs.
All right, welcome back to the Tatnall School. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, along with you for day 2 of the Diamond State Classic. Today we have the visiting Caravel Buccaneers, the defending Delaware State champions, in the maroon, and in white from Central New York. It's Cicero-North Syracuse, the North Stars. You saw them play yesterday, and Jay, I'm already happy because they have numbers that I can read. They were a little tough yesterday. Nice kids. I was talking to some of them after the game, but I felt bad because I couldn't always see the number and identify who scored, and I think they deserve to be recognized when they put the biscuit in the basket. Now we're going to kill the anthem, or kill the music here for copyright. Oh, never mind. It's live. We're going to stay here. All right, great job there on the national anthem. I think that was the bassoon, if I'm not mistaken. Diamond State Classic in its 31st year, sponsored by Delaware IBO Board 11. That's the International Association of Basketball Officials. They do a great job. And, you know, you might see them in the stripes and give them a hard time, but they're doing things like this tournament, raising money for scholarships and charities, including the Special Olympics Delaware and the Be Positive Foundation. A lot of these teams have, I think each team has a Be Positive hero partnered with them, and you may see the heroes here at the games at some point. A bunch of them were here last night for the skills competition. There you go, Jay. This is an unusual one where I know some of the Caravel kids, but not all of them. We'll get you some names as we go along. It's going to take me a few minutes to get the names and numbers straight. Caravel coached the first year, Larry Banks taking over for Kristen Caldwell, who led that team for I think about 16 years and won a state championship in her final season, pardon me, with the Bucks. We are underway and tapped out of bounds. Starting for Caravel, it's going to be number 1, Speedy Wilson, number 10, Layla Glover, 24, Layla Rock, number 12, Josiah Crawford, and we'll get you to the other one when we can. The Bucks. Obviously, we know a little bit about the Bucks living here in Delaware. Their top player from last year is now filling it up at Towson University. That's Indian Johnston. Underneath, layup a little too hard. That's Speedy Wilson with the rebound, transferred in from St. George's. Nice pass by Speedy off of Crawford's hands and out of bounds.
Mike, everything but the finish there.
Yeah, I saw Speedy last year with St. George's, and she can score and she can play. There's Crawford down the middle, and she scores. North Stars move it up quickly. Kat McRobbie Taru gets that one in. She had a pretty good game last night. It was a tough night last night for Cicero-North Syracuse. They ran into a buzzsaw. Here's Wilson. The other starter right there for Caravel is number 34, the freshman Bryson Strickning.
Great help defense there, Mike, and they were able to force the tie up. Possession arrow will favor Caravel.
Strickning, the freshman, cracking the lineup. Wilson for three. It's a rebound and off the rim. Loose ball picked up by Jilly Howell. And here come the North Stars rushing it up court. Wow, somehow threads the needle on that pass. The shot attempt didn't go. We're gonna get you some names here. But what an attempt there by CNS. So for Jilly Howell, number 11, Kat McRobbie True, number 20. Let's get you the rest of the North Stars. Number 10 is number 11 is Olivia Cook. Number 10 is Jilly Howell. That shot no good. And there's a rebound and a foul. So it'll be two shots, and it gives me a minute here to look at some numbers and things. Number 15 is Sydney Nessie. And number 31, Maddie Howell. So the two Howells out there, Olivia Cook, Sydney Nessie, and McRobbie Taru. Shot is good, and Caravel on top 3-2. That was a nice long pass by Cook. Somehow threaded the needle with Nessie, just couldn't finish. Short on that one. Wilson with the rebound, and the Bucks maintain possession. First of, 3 games today? Here we'll have a couple more coming. It's all some pretty good basketball. Tatnall School plays Notre Dame from New York after this one, and then tonight Plymouth White Marsh out of Pennsylvania takes on Ursuline Academy from right here in Wilmington. So some good basketball on hand today. There's Howell to Nessie. She goes cross court. McRobbie True looking to drive in, but it's sealed off by Layla Rock. Maddie Howell to McRobbie Taru. Little interference down there. Crawford ends up with a loose ball. Outlets and just won't go in, and then caught out of bounds by Speedy. So it's going to be CNS ball. CNS in the, what would we say there? The Salt. I have to look it up again, the name of their conference there, and that bucket's up and good. Of course, I'm on the camera and doing play-by-play, and Jason's producing and doing the color commentary, and so I'm not keeping stats. We are going to get halftime stats sent to us. So in the second half, we'll be able to kind of give you an idea of who's doing what. Crawford along 3. Made one of those in overtime last year of the state championship game and kind of helped the Buccaneers on their way.
That was a great box out. Caravel's been doing a good job on offensive rebounds. That's a great box out there to draw the foul.
Now one team foul piece here as you're about 3 minutes, 20 seconds in to game 1. There's also a Catholic Youth Ministry game today. The Bulldogs and the Raiders, St. Mary Magdalene and Ursuline. Rushing up, it's Crawford, stops and pops. Won't drop. Speedy Wilson trying to get to that ball. That's why they call her Speedy. Larry Banks wants a timeout. Here's Coach Banks in his first season as the head man here at Caravel. course, those of us who follow high school basketball on the regular here in Delaware, Jay, really happy for Kristen Caldwell last year to her 6th trip to the finals with Caravel, and took overtime, but she got there last year. Finally got the title, and enjoying a short coaching retirement. She actually coached the Little League baseball team over the summer, and then she's now the baseball coach at Caravel. So Kristen keeping busy, just changing venues. That's all.
That was a good time out there, Mike. Try to settle the team down a little bit, or just not hitting any shots early in this one.
Yep, 4-3, CNS. Caravel ball out to Wilson. Josiah Crawford into Strickning. Turnaround. Another shot up. Rebound taken by Layla Glover and in. Glover, one of the better volleyball players in Delaware. He's also pretty darn good on the basketball court when the nets come down. The volleyball net. High off the rim, rebounded by Wilson. She takes it in among a couple of North Stars, and in it goes. 7-4 Bucks. Nice pass by Howell to Howell. That's how it's done. Ha ha ha. Thanks, I'll be here all week. Thank everybody for joining us from Central New York. If you've tuned in, there's a left-handed shot by Glover. Off the rim, and she steals the ball back. Crawford's got it. They whip it around. Long three for Chastity Wilson. Rebounded by Olivia Cook. Under 3 to go here in quarter number 1, 7-6. Foul called on the bump. Second team foul on the Buccaneers. Fouls on Jilly Howe.
Mike, that was the second foul.
And both on the same player. So checking in, number 14, Mallory Brooks. And a third chance opportunity up for Maddie Howe. Jay, it's the Salt City Athletic Conference is what I was trying to remember.
Mike, we're all my favorite apparatus, the Cecil.
You know, you got Paradise City and Salt City. Not Salt Lake City, Salt City. Drives in there. Bucket for the Buccaneers, and up one side goes, down the other side goes. Into the corner, taken away by Layla Rock. Wilson up top to Crawford, underneath, off the glass and then down. So lead at 3. 2 straight buckets for Caravel. Caravel Academy located in Bear, nice little campus in Bear with some great athletic facilities. How about that? Maddie Howe, she's been busy in the early going. 2 more points for her. And traveling called on Josiah Crawford. Checking in for the North Stars, it's number 4, Brianna Weaver, senior guard. There's Weaver with the ball now. Blocked on the pass, gets it back. Into the corner, 3-pointers up. And that's Nessie. So a nice 3-pointer there for Sydney Nessie. And that gave the lead back to Cicero-North Syracuse. We're down to 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rounded out, big by Howe. You know, Jeff, I'm a little quiet sometimes. We're calling 5 games today, so sometimes I just want to take a little break. 18 seconds to go. Plus, I'm looking at numbers and names, so I don't know. There's a steal for Wilson. She drives in, up dishes to Crawford. Nice pass there. We're tied at 13, 7, 6. Thrown up to half court. Poked away, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. 13-13, a good one so far. You're watching the Dynasty Classic on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you...
All right, back at the Tatnall School. 13, a lucky number 13 on the board for both teams. Cicero-North Syracuse. Mallory Brooks will inbound here, number 14. Also out there from the non-starterville is Grace Villeneuve, number 25. Maddie Howe had a pretty good quarter there. Don't have the point total, but I'm guessing she probably had 6 of those points. That rebound bounces to Wilson, the long outlet pass to Crawford. They got players on that team not afraid to shoot. Checking in for Caravel here, number 21 is Sanaya Mahdi Adams. And there's a bucket for the Bucks. And also number 13 for Caravel is not on the roster. Because that's 23, not 13, that's why. That's going to be a traveling violation. Number 23 is Madison Frazier. I think she may have been in the first quarter. We'd like to make sure we get everybody recognized here. So this is Mahdi Adams, number 21. Some new faces for the Buccaneers this year. 3-pointer off the back iron. Right back out to Wilson. She drives this time, stops in front of Howe. That ball bouncing pretty bouncy off of Strickning and out of bounds.
Again, Caravel trying to hit the offensive glass, Mike. They've got so many second chance points there already in this one.
Yeah, they lead by 3 on the 3-pointer. Here's a swat by Strickning from behind. Wilson, man, she's around the ball all the time. That pass out of bounds. It's going to go back to the home team. And are they going to overturn it? They overturned instead, it went off of the North Stars and out of bounds. It's tough for me to tell. I just went by the official's call. Poor referees. You can't win for losing. Wilson into the lane. And we've got a hand check call. The old hand check.
The nickel dimer.
Nickel dimer. It's not the referee's fault.
I think that was because the coach said something to him and he was waiting to get a foul on him.
They've been told to stop the hand checks. Strickning turnaround. She's got it. 18-13. Inside, Maddie Howell, 1-on-3. Rebound goes off of the hands of Jilly Howell. And it's going to go to Cicero-North Syracuse. That's Olivia Cook, whose hands it went off of. I knew I got rest them. Rats. So it's actually going to stay here with Caravel. I thought I heard white, but I think I heard a fan say white and not the official. Yeah, rabbit ears here in the stands. Strickning, 16-footer, a little hard. Picked up by Nessie, going the other way. Through the crease. Nessie drives. She's in all alone. A 1-on-3 in there. I think it's going to stay with the North Stars. But that was not an easy path chosen by Sydney Nessie. They do maintain possession, though. Jilly Howell is in now, number 10. And checking in for Caravel, number 24. And that is Layla Rock back in. Layla, starter. Senior, she has paid her dues with the Caravel Buccaneers. That's going to be a blocking foul on the baseline. Nope, stepped on the end line. So it's going to be a turnover. So CNS still looking for their first points of the quarter. Outscored thus far 5-0 by the Buccaneers. Wilson, cross court, into the corner, 3-pointers up. Howell with the rebound. Comes down this way to Cook. Underneath Maddie Howell. Oh, just won't go. Gets her own rebound. Little interference on the way up, and that's going to be a foul. And the 2 shots coming for number 10. And that is Jilly Howell. So Howell missed a shot. Howell got the rebound. Howell got the second rebound.
Now she'll get a chance to shoot a couple free throws here.
Trying to get the score and get them on the board in this quarter. First one is up and looks good. Because it is good. Everywhere I look in this building, I see referees. Referees everywhere.
What happened?
There's referees everywhere in this building.
Oh, yeah.
But you wouldn't know if they're wearing the civilian clothes. 1 for 2 from the line. Rebound for CNS by Brooke Wright. There's a play there by the Bucks. They're going to go the other way. Rock into the corner for Wilson. Drives, puts up a runner, too hard. Rebound and a foul. And it's Jilly Howell right there, number 10.
I think that's her second.
And she fouls on Strickning. It is her second. Jilly Howell was the one who got sent to the ground. 4 team fouls on Caravel. So fouls have not really been an issue today so far. Inside to right, back out, 3-pointers up. Olivia Cook manages to get free. And a timeout called by Cicero-North Syracuse and their coach, Rob Season.
Mike, the first of 3 varsity games here tonight. We got Notre Dame of Staten Island. I'll wait till he's done talking. This is important information.
Please visit www.epositive.org.
So, Mike, I was saying Tatnall and Staten Island, Notre Dame at 6:30, and then at 8:15, Ursuline at Plymouth White Marsh. good day of basketball here at the Diamond State. And in between will be CYM. I believe it's Ursuline and St. Mary Magdalene.
Yep. And all for the low, low price, Jay, of zero.
Wow.
Zero.
Yeah.
The price is right. Inflation has not hit 302 Sports just yet. So it's going to be white basketball under the hoop here in their offensive zone. Actually, not under the hoop. They're taking it on the side. All right, Kayla on screen, and wasn't even her shot there. Olivia Cook into right. Widen the shot a little bit. There you go. On the run, it's the Buccaneers. And it's in for Sanaya Mahdi Adams. Lead is at 6. Three-pointer count it for Kat McRobbie Taru. Some points they needed there. First field goal of the quarter with 3:40 to go here in the second. Back and forth. Those are long passes. Wilson tries to go in, up and down, and it's going to get her for the travel. Saw Speedy drop 30 last year at Archmere in a 1-point win for the Hawks over the Auks. The Hawks and Auks. Right side. Out to Nessie. Drives in, puts up a 14-footer. Rebound Wilson, she's been everywhere. Goes 1-on-3 and count it for Speedy Wilson. Nice passing, trying to look for an open player. Nessie can't get it to go, but a nice offense, nice thoughts. Wilson into the middle, dishes. Gets it back and knocks it down. Speedy Wilson, 24-17. Nessie can't get that one to go. We have a tie up, and it's going to go to Caravel. The arrow's pointing to Caravel, but that doesn't. That's not the official. And it is going to go to Caravel. Wilson for 3 this time. Count it. Lead balloons to 10. A lot of Speedy Wilson.
NBN, nothing but nylon.
She's good. Inside, nice move by Cook for 2 and a timeout for Cicero-North Syracuse. .142 to go till halftime, 27-19 Caravel. Thanks for joining us today on Delaware Live Sports for some girls basketball action from Greenville, Delaware. going to be Caravel basketball. That was, I think it was a timeout for Cicero-North Syracuse after their bucket cut that lead to 8. It was at 10. Caravel looking pretty good. I love what I'm seeing from Chastity Wilson. Off the glass, it's a loose ball picked up. McRobbie Taru slows it down, looking for some help. Gets inside. Maddie Howell just muscles it up there. Great job by Howell. So lead cut to 6. See if they come up with a stop here. Wilson runs into a foul, and she'll be shooting a pair. With 1:02 on the clock here, 62 seconds to go, foul, I believe, was on Kat McRobbie Taru. Her first, just the team's third through 15 minutes of play. Sydney Nessie coming back in. She's going to spell McRobbie Taru for this last minute, get her a break. The Howells are in there as well as Nessie and Wright and Cook. 28-21 after the 1 for 2. Inside for Jilly Howell, picked off by Layla Rock. The other way we go. 3-point attempt. Josiah Crawford is there with the rebound. But Maddie Howell picks up the loose ball. We're going back to the left. Nessie goes down. She's fouled and she's hurt. So we're going to move the camera to center court here, Jay, while they look at Sydney Nessie. Obviously, we hope everything's okay with Sydney.
Let's take a commercial, Mike.
Let's go to commercial.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well.
All right, welcome back to Tatnall School. Sydney Nessie on her feet and helped off the court. So we certainly are hoping for the best for Sydney. Shooting the free throws for her will be number 4. First one is good, and that is Brianna Weaver, who will be shooting the second free throw here. 1 of 2. Final 32 seconds here. 28-22. It's been a good one. Really impressed today, Jay, with Speedy Wilson's been unbelievable for Caravel. She's waiting, counting down some time. Ten. That's a hop up, and that's gonna be a traveling call. Hopped up in the air. Got up in the air with no place to go. 5, 4. Cook. There's a shot. And that's going to do it for the first half. So Caravel jumps out to that 10-point lead. It's currently 6-28-22. We're going to take an extended halftime commercial break. Back with second half action in about 10 minutes. You're watching Delaware Live Sports.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Fish On in the Villages of 5 Points. Come check us out. Fish On is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine in a cool atmosphere with a happening bar, spacious dining room, and outside patio. Popular dishes include the seafood stew and fresh oysters from the raw bar. Fish On's recently renovated event room and is the perfect spot for your next event. Fish On in Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points, open 7 days a week, best happy hour around. See you soon.
Melissa Ellis is part of 4 Acre Realty Company. She is licensed in both Delaware and Pennsylvania. Melissa knows that being personable and patient is a key to her success as a realtor. Helping both buyers and sellers understand current market values and conditions puts them in the best position when making an offer or pricing a home for sale. That kind of high-level professional communication and her skill at being a team player put Melissa's clients at ease, knowing she has their best interests at heart. Melissa is also an athlete herself, playing multiple sports so she understands what teamwork means. She is still involved in sports, whether it's sponsoring, coaching, or being team mom for her own 2 daughters' teams. What sets her apart is how grateful Melissa is for the trust of her clients. She never takes that trust for granted. She affords all people respect and honesty and works hard to be the support system clients need and deserve. Melissa Ellis, strong connections, strong service.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder, president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes, whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
And Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
First State Orthopedic statewide has 29 physicians at 16 locations. Our physicians and staff provide both non-surgical as well as surgical treatment for almost all orthopedic conditions and injuries. We are specially trained in the current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physician and orthopedic consultant for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to the local emergency departments as well as medical aid units and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Call for an appointment today or visit us at firststateortho.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Caravel Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon.
Wraps, signs, banners, and promotional items that can help your business stand out from the rest. Looking for an excellent way to convey a professional image? Customized promotional products are the perfect way to target new customers, increase employee retention, and boost your brand awareness. Let the professionals at Cassidy Graphics bring your advertising ideas to life. Give them a call today at 302-326-2412. Again, that number is 302-326-2412. Again, Cassidy Graphics brings your advertising ideas to life.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything.
All right, back for third quarter action here by the hair of our chinny chin chin. 10 minutes to get ready, Jason. 10 minutes to get ready. That won't go in for Maddie Howe. Buccaneers on the run. Wilson backhands. And another turnover for the Bucks. 28-22 Caravel. Third quarter just underway here from the Diamond State Classic at Tatnall School in Greenville. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, thanks for joining us from Central New York or wherever you happen to be. Turnover the other way. Caravel brings it back. On Strickning, just keeps her foot in bounds. Three-pointer, long one. Won't go, but a rebound for Strickning. Second chance. They're going to get a third chance here. Layla Glover chases that down over to Speedy Wilson. Strickning going to take a long two, I think. Maddie Howe gets it. So Caravel had 4 opportunities there. It's not going to make Coach Banks very happy. And a turnover on a travel. So it's a little bit of a discombobulated start to the third quarter. For all of us, Jay.
Yeah,
I wasn't even ready halfway.
That's that 10 minutes that went by so quick.
Sat there and I forgot to turn the audio up, and I think we were 10 seconds late getting back. How about Speedy with that scoop shot there? And it's 30-22. And it was a turnover on the broadcast crew. Up top, that is inside to Maddie Howe. She's tied up, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Buccaneers. So on the floor, it looks like Jilly and Maddie Howe, Olivia Cook, and we'll get to the others. Number 22, Brooke Wright, and number 14 is that shot off the rim. Rebound by Strickland. She's fouled. Mallory Brooks for the Buccaneers. As I get the camera in place here. Here we go. It is Bryson Strickland, Layla Glover, Anaya Price, Speedy Wilson, and Josiah Crawford.
Caravel's just again dominating the offensive boards here to start the second half.
1 for 2 from the line for Strickland. Yeah, they had like 4 chances that first opportunity here in the second half. Just couldn't finish, but they are up by 9. Jilly Howe being guarded by Chastity Wilson. Three-pointer is up, and some things just aren't right. That was in and out. Going the other way, it's Price through the key. Long three for Josiah Crawford. That's a long three ball. 34-22. And now Crawford on defense, guarding Olivia Cook. Nearly stolen. Brooks has it. Across to Cook. Open look for Brooks. A little short. Bucks on the run. Oh, hesitation inside. Out of bounds. I think he's going to stay with the maroon. Nope, going to the white. So no update on Sydney Nessie. Hope she's okay. Went down with an unspecified injury late in the second. A steal and ahead of the pack. They call her Speedy for a reason. And that's 2 more points for Wilson. Making a case to be our Sodell Concepts player of the game, and we hope to get the so-named player here for an interview after we're done here. Steele going the other way. This time it's Crawford ahead of the pack. She scores, and we're gonna get a timeout. Coach Banks happy with what he's seeing. A big smile on his face as the Buccaneers come in for the landing here.
10-0 start is rotten to start here in the second half.
All of a sudden, it's a 16-point lead. Coming up at 4:45 on the separate stream. Actually, the CYM game is next, and tonight at 6:30 we're going to have not Ursuline. We're going to have.
Are we doing it?
The CYM game. No, we're not. Jay and I are going to take a break, but we've been going for 3 straight days. 6:30 we're going to have Tatnall and Notre Dame of New York, and then at 8:15 Plymouth Whitemarsh. Plymouth Whitemarsh and Ursuline Academy. That's going to be our dinner break. Ball's down, the referee's counting. Kick. Well, they had the referees told them, come on and hustle it up. Another steal for the Bucks. Shot up for Price off the rim. Jay, looks like Caravel's going to be a player again this year, Jay, in Delaware. That's a shot, and it's going to be 2 free throws.
Third foul, first on the team.
One for 2. First points of the second half, 4 minutes in. Let's see if the North Stars have a run in them. Price tries to go to the left, thinks better of it, back up top, underneath the Strickning. Puts it up in some traffic. Price there for the putback. 40-23. Nice play there by United. Price, she's done some things since she came in here in the second half. And a steal for the Bucks. We're going the other way again. Turnaround, Strickling. That ball is not going to bounce out of bounds. There it goes, finally out of bounds. Just being pretty stubborn, not bouncing out of bounds, but it finally does. That's a long pass, and Caravel gets a piece of it. Bryson Strickling. And then be brought in right here in front of the scorer's table by Olivia Cook. And a reaching foul there. So right now on the floor is Brianna Weaver and Grace Villeneuve have both checked in, and then the number there, it looks like
confused there.
Meadow Works, number 3 is in.
Originally he said white 25, but it was definitely red 10 with the push.
Long inbound to Wirtz. Inside looking for Howe, just torn away by Strickling. I think she's a freshman. Look out, Delaware. Another freshman to watch. Into the middle. Crawford, this one won't go, but she gets her own ball, own board rather. Saves it in, and they're going to give it another shot into the corner. Anaya Price, another rebound for Speedy. It's going to stay with Caravel. Speedy takes a tumble, but she's good. Josiah Crawford. Into the other corner they go. Back to Crawford, and they're going to play it around Jay. They got 2 minutes to go here in the third. Well, Wilson thought she had 3 more. But the basketball gods were not with her on that shot. Driving baseline too hard. Rebound for Price. Caravel owning the boards here in the third. Getting multiple opportunities. Holding the North Stars to 1 chance. Wilson a scoop. She's going to shoot 2.
2 shots coming.
I think we were tied 13-13 after a quarter. It's been a lot of Caravel in the last 2 quarters. Underneath for Howe. A lot of traffic in there. Get back to Grace Villeneuve, drives into the middle. Up with the left hand, it climbs the rim and in. First field goal of the quarter for CNS comes at the 1:20 mark. No hurry here for Caravel. Wilson to Rock. Pass underneath, there was nobody home. And back to the North Stars it goes. Jilly Howell drives in, nice bucket there for Cicero-North Syracuse. Great job by Jilly Howell to find the hole. 42-27, down to 15 as we approach the end of the third quarter. Tatnall and Notre Dame of New York at 6:30. Ursuline, Plymouth Whitemarsh, 8:15.
defense here.
Corner 3 ball, short. There for the pickup. It's going to be a jump ball. Good hustle there by Sanaya Madi Adams of Caravel to get to it. 5 seconds to go. No time to waste. And no shot there. It's a foul on the floor with an offensive foul. Or maybe she stepped on the sideline with 1 second to go. No foul on the board, so she must have stepped on the sideline. Coach saying she was bumped out of bounds. And Crawford just going to hold as we hit the end of the third quarter. So big quarter there for the Bucks, a 14-5 advantage, and they take a 15-point lead into the final 8 minutes. We're going to take a break. We're back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's Fish Camp features seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-driven specials that pair perfectly with our large selection of craft ales, curated wine list, and camp cocktails. Matt's offers indoor and outdoor dining and is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or enjoy lunch at the Raw Bar. Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out.
Welcome back, Mike, as we get ready for fourth quarter action here.
Yeah, it was a pretty big third quarter for Caravel. We're going to be naming the Sodal Concepts Player of the Game. Trying to get that young lady up here for an interview. She's going to stay with the Buccaneers. Nia Price being guarded by the other number 3. And that's Meadow Wirtz. 15 points in that quarter. I'm sorry, 14 points in that quarter for Caravel. It was a big one for the Bucks. Wilson goes baseline, throws it up, picked up by Howell off the side rim. And good job there by Olivia Cook to sense Wilson behind her. Nice dish underneath. 2 points for the North Stars. Long distance, too much, but Caravel, they've owned the boards today. Cook took a bump there. She's okay. Maddie Howe gets the rebound. There's bodies everywhere. One-on-one the other way. And there's a battle underneath, balls out of bounds. It's going to go to Cicero-North Syracuse. A little sloppy down there.
Fans aren't wrong on that, Mike. There's a lot of contact. You got to blow a whistle.
Actually, they changed the possession to Caravel. But there's a lot of bumping going on. I think actually the right call was to Caravel. I think it was off of CNS. As I look at the YouTube, finally caught up to the live action here. Wilson drives again, no bucket, and a hand check. Just the fourth team foul of the half.
There's the nickel dimer. After all that contact that went on, then you get a nickel dimer, and that's why people get upset.
Seems kind of ridiculous, doesn't it?
But again, it's emphasis this year, so that's what they got to call.
Long inbound. That's legal. There's nothing in the back court about that. It was not touched in the front court. So Nia Price has it. Over to Crawford. Nice move. Little dipsy in doing. Wirtz brings it back across Josiah Crawford. Man, she's got moves like Jagger. Nice dish, wide open. Can't finish, but that was a great look for the North Stars. Kept in by Strickney, and back we go the other way. Crawford loses the handle, but picks it up. Timeout, Caravel. Looks like this was a 30-second timeout. All right, we're back after the break. He didn't miss much. Missed shot for Caravel. I moved 6 feet away, and I was late getting back. Dude, my play is going to be docked, I'm sure. Inside, just won't go. Shot's not falling in the second half for the North Stars. Wilson thought about it. This is the Price wide open look. Rebounded by, not sure who that is back there. That is Jilly Howe with the rebound. Over to Wirtz. Back up top for Jilly. Inside for Maddie Howe. Her pass intercepted. And they're off to the races. Oh, push off there. Jay, that was an easy call. Well, that's one way to create space. Offensive foul, Josiah Crawford. You can't be that obvious with the push off. Well, when you're up 13 with 5 minutes to go, I guess it's not quite as bad.
A little easier one to call.
Howe with the pass, and this is right. I'm sorry, it looks like my number is straight here. Mallory Brooks, number 14. Wilson comes up with a loose ball. Dishes ahead. Back to Wilson. Wirtz runs into Wilson, but picked up there by Brooks. Nice feed inside Villeneuve, and she's going to shoot two. So we'll be naming our Sodal Concepts Player of the Game very soon.
Second free throw on the way. Low scoring quarter, Mike.
All right, a couple of points for the North Stars. 4:15 to go. They trail by 12. Wilson cross-court pass may have been tipped, but gets it to Crawford. Back to Wilson inside. Layla Glover off glass. How about Layla? Man, she's so good. Eric Clapton wrote a song about her. There's two Laylas on the team. It could have been Layla Rock. You never know. which Layla that Clapton wrote the song about. Underneath steal. Bucks have been on point on defense today. That's going to be a traveling violation. And Jay, I think that'll be for Coach Banks. The defense is going to make him happy, as happy as the offense today.
Yep.
They've held the North Stars to 30 points. They've gotten a ton of rebounds today and a bunch of steals. Speedy Wilson's kind of been the aggressor there. She's been causing a lot of them. And there's a play by Josiah Crawford, and we have a foul. It's a 5th team foul on Caravel. It'd be an inbound play here. It's Jilly Howard. Got Wirtz in front of her. You can see the back of Wirtz's head. And Brooks gets the inbound. Into the corner, drives in. Nice bank shot there for Jilly Howe. The lead is still 12.
Most likely like they're trying to pick up a half-court defense.
Wilson drives in. Nice dish. Back out it. They couldn't handle it inside, and we have a whistle. Jay, a 3-second violation.
Second 3-second violation I've seen it here. Starting to see it called more, Mike, as the officials, they have a lot to pay attention to, but they're starting to focus on that a little bit more too.
That for a lot of players, that lane is like a KOA campsite. Pass knocked down, kept by the North Stars, shot up off of Maddie Howland out of bounds. 2:17 to go, 44-32 Bucks. Price finds an opening. Just going to burn some clock here. Inside to Glover, kicks. Shot off the glass. I think it's going to be 2 free throws here. We're on the air for a couple more games today, and we'll be here at 3 o'clock tomorrow. I think 4 games tomorrow. Maddie Howe kicks into the corner, shot is up. Swoosh. That was Grace Villeneuve that hit that shot. And a timeout.
I think that was a big three-pointer. Cut this lead back to 9 points.
I'll tell you in a second. I got the YouTube feed up. It was not. The shot was number 14, and that's Mallory Brooks who had that three-pointer.
Yeah, big shot, cuts it again back into single digits here. Caravel only 2 points so far here in the fourth quarter, Mike.
Caravel thus far this season is 3-2. Both of their losses.
We're in that.
One was they're both in Shigot game. One in D.C. and one in Jersey. They lost to St. Joe's High School of New York and to the Ranney School of New Jersey. They have beaten Cape Henlopen pretty handily. William Penn and the Shipley School. And they're back here tomorrow night. Perennial contenders here in Delaware are the Buccaneers. And this year will be no different. Inbound to midcourt. Strickland gets it back to Crawford. We have a whistle and a little touch foul.
I think they have
number 6.
Yeah, one more foul to get. That was the last foul to get, Mike. Next one will be 1-on-1.
1:11 remaining. Coach Banks to the right of Josiah Crawford. And there's foul number 7, so we'll be shooting a 1-on-1. Jay, I hear the basketball's in the court. It might be the Town boys team over there practicing. I did see some boys in the corner there with the uniforms on. Brooks gets it ahead to Jilly Howe. Maddie Howe kicks, works off the rim, rebounded by the Bucks, out of bounds. I think it's going to go to Caravel. Checking in Sanaya, Maddie Adams, and Olivia Cook for CNS. And knocked out of bounds by Works. I know you can't see it on our picture here, but a good crowd on hand here at Tatnall to watch this one. And then the CYM, Catholic Youth Ministry game. It's a CYM. It's like CYO, basically. It's just a different name here in Delaware. Great feeder pattern for all of the high schools in the area. There's a foul, and that's going to be a 1-on-1 for Anaya Price. Seems like Price has been at Caravel for 8 years. Let's find out. She is a junior, but it just seems like she's been there forever, Anaya Price.
Yeah.
Not too many seniors on the team. Layla Rock, Janiyah Gale, Layla Glover, Amaya Johnson, and Awakinza Kure. So 2 for 2 from the line. Works. Looking for some room, gets it back out to Villeneuve. Thought about a 3, she's gonna go back out to Jilly Howe. Looking for some kind of opening here. Caravel still playing the D, even in the last 30 seconds. Villeneuve drives in, left hand off the glass, count it. And a timeout, it's 37. I was a little ahead of the scoreboard. 46-37, 9-point game. So at the conclusion of this game, we are going to go to a commercial. I'm going to show off my Superman running skills as I sprint across the floor, grab one of the players that we know who it's going to be if the result holds, and we're going to be right here with an interview. And we're a little different. I have to set the camera, and we're going to use the handheld mic. I'm going to come all the way down here to ask questions so the interviewee can hear me.
Yeah, yep.
We're just going to make sure that she's lined up in the frame before we come out of commercial. And then, Jay, we're going to hope the audio sounds work today. We had some audio issues yesterday with the microphone. Not my microphone, God forbid. Long inbounds. Oh, what a dish and a bucket. The assist for Speedy Wilson. One of the prettier buckets of the day. That might be a top play candidate right there. Villeneuve get the block on Speedy Wilson, and I think we can spill the beans right now. Our Sodell Concepts player of the game is number 1, Chastity Speedy Wilson. And that dime at the end there just seals it.
Yeah.
Jay, I said it's a top play candidate, that dime.
Yeah, I would definitely thought so.
Inbound inside, and the bucket is good for Grace Villeneuve, and that is going to do it your final. Caravel 48, Cicero-North Syracuse 39. Let's take a break. We're back with our player of the game, we hope.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now. High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now.
All right, back at the Tatnall School with our Sodell Concepts player of the game from the victorious Caravel Buccaneers. It's the sophomore, Speedy Wilson. Speedy, how'd you get the nickname?
I was playing AAU with the Lake Sharks, 3rd grade, and I could just basically outrun everywhere. I only had 1 speed at the time, so they was like, you know, we're going to give you the name Speedy. And
all right.
Just stuck with me.
The given name is Chastity, but Speedy's good. If you're going to have a nickname, Jay, Speedy's a good one to have. She was all over today in offense and defense. I know you guys don't know sometimes when you play in these tournaments who you're playing and having this kind of knowledge of the teams, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw these guys yesterday. How do you approach a game when you really don't know the opponent?
We knew they were a little bigger, so we know we had to outrun them. And we know the size advantage, it could really damage us. It could have an effect on us throughout the season. But our rebounders, our bigs are remarkable with the rebounding, and our guards got in there, started rebounding, and we basically outworked them, I think so. And that's how we pulled out the dub.
Now, everybody talks about offense. I saw you last year when you were at St. George's, put up 30 points at Archner. That was a great game, by the way.
Yes.
And now at Caravel today, the points were there. Talk about your team's defense with the turnovers and the steals. You guys are everywhere.
Yeah, we really, in practice, we work a lot on defense. Just the rotation and boxing out and closing out, it's all plays a part, and it shows in the game.
Now, you're new to Caravel, a lot of returning players. How's the transition been for you?
It's good. We work good together, so returners or not, we going to click. We going to work it out and click.
Obviously, the defending state champs, and you bring a weapon. India obviously graduated. The expectations, new coach, expectations are the same for the Buccaneers, I imagine.
Yeah, it's insane. I know we're going to get every team's best, but we just come out ready to play.
Here on your Christmas break, I know you'd probably be on a basketball court somewhere. Do you like hanging out with your teammates, even though you probably have some new gifts at home you wouldn't mind spending some time with too, huh?
Yeah. Playoffs, they come and go. We just gotta play hard every game. Make sure we do what we gotta do to withstand the title. We coming right back.
All right, so Speedy, you guys are back here tomorrow night, right? You playing tomorrow night?
6:30.
And we have a rule here. Once you've been the player of the game once, you can't come back. But we're still going to enjoy watching you play tomorrow. We're going to have you tomorrow night. Speedy, great. I don't have the stats, but a great game for you. And I thought the best play, I told you on the floor, of all the points and all the steals and everything, rebounds, I thought the best play from Chastity Wilson was that assist at the end of the game. I know there's only about 10 seconds left. Tell me about that assist.
I seen Anaya running when she passed me the ball, so I was trying to debate on throwing it. I just went for it, throw it, and she ran, finished, and I was there.
That was a beautiful play. Hey, well, Speedy, great game today for you guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. Congratulations, and good luck to the Bucks all season long.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for game one with our friend Speedy Wilson. We love her, and we enjoy watching her, and it's a win for Caravel, 48-39. We're back at, when are we back? 6:30? We're back at 6:30, believe it or not, with Tatnall and Notre Dame from New York. So for Speedy Wilson, Jason Winchell, I'm Mike Lang. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at 6:30.
Thank you.
All right, Speedy, awesome.
Thank you.